brand new, something close to me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It has been a while since I did my makeup on camera for you guys, so I thought I would sit down and do one today. I have quite a few products new in from Sephora, so I thought I would share some of those things with you guys. So this video is going to be a little bit of an experiment. I don't really know what look I'm going to go for, but I have a few products that I really want to try out, so let's get started. So before I start with anything, I am just going to put a little bit of this Caudalie Beauty Elixir on my face because I love it so much. So I'm just going to do a couple sprays on my face just to refresh my skin a little bit. Ate some, that's kind of disgusting. And while I'm waiting for that to dry on my face, I'm going to moisturize my lips as well. This is a Sephora Oil Infusion Color and Care thingy, and this is in the shade... Great. This is in the shade 09 Iced Coffee, and I'm just going to put that on my lips to hydrate them a little bit. This lip is literally the same color as my own lips, so it's just going to be a nice oil to hydrate my lips. I just picked this up and I actually really like it. It isn't sticky like a regular gloss, but it gives you a really nice shine. So I am just going to tie up my hair a little bit. So it is out of my face, and I'm using one of these new hair Slinky thingies. They're just like hair ties that doesn't give you any creases when you tie up your hair. So I'm just going to put it into a little bun and we can get started. So now that I'm looking a little bit less cute than usual, I'm going to start with my base. I have this little sample from Makeup Forever. This is their Ultra HD foundation, and I have it in the shade 115 R230, and I'm just going to pump a little bit of this onto my hand. So I got this foundation from Sephora. They were doing some beauty deals online, and I picked this one up because I really wanted to try it out. So I'm just putting that all over my face, just dotting it. And like always, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, like that, all nice and smooth. I initially thought this foundation was going to be a lot more full coverage, but I really like the coverage of this. It's kind of like medium, and you can definitely build it up. I'm just going to put a little bit more on areas where I'm a little bit more red. So on my cheeks and on my chin a little bit. My skin isn't the greatest right now. It is still healing. I have a couple scars. I'm not too worried about them though. I don't mind having them on my skin. It's just, they take a while to leave. I'm going to use my favorite Naked Skin Urban Decay concealer underneath my eyes. I have this in the shade Fair Neutral. Like always, just going to put that underneath my eyes and use a beauty blender to get it in there. I'm not really going to worry about the spots on my chin and like hyperpigmentation and stuff like that because frankly I'm really lazy, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I did my brows really quickly with my trusty Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony, and now I'm going to go in with some cheek products. Again, this is a new product from Clinique that I'm trying out. This is one of their Chubby Stick cheek products. This is in the shade 01 Amped Up Apple. I've been loving this lately because it gives me a really nice dewy look to my skin. So I just dot that on my cheeks just like that. I kind of look like a clown at the moment. So to blend this out, I really like using this e.l.f. brush. This is a small stippling brush, and I am just going to gently blend that into my skin. I really like how natural this looks. It gives a really nice flush of color. And cream products work really well with my skin. I'm just going to apply a little bit more, and I'm going to dot a few onto the rest of my face to blend in a little bit so everything is kind of uniform. I'm going to lightly highlight my cheeks with a few MAC products. This is MAC Luster Drops, and I have it in the shade Pink Rebel. I've been loving this a lot lately, and I realize I haven't used it in a tutorial yet. So I just squeeze out a little bit onto my hand and close up the bottom. And I take my Real Techniques setting brush and just apply it onto the highest point of my cheekbone. Just blend it out a little bit. I love this color so much. Again, really fresh and glowy. Just blend it up into the top of my temple. I'm going to take any excess on the tip of my nose, maybe over here in between my eyes, and onto Cupid's bow. On top of that liquid highlighter, I'm going to put a little bit of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is in the shade Otherearthly. This is part of the MAC Future collection, which I think is now sold out, but you can probably find it maybe floating around in stores or other places online. And I'm just taking a little bit of this pink and silver, mixing them together, putting that on my cheeks. And now for a little light bronze, I'm using my Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light, which is down here, and I'm using a Morphe E4 brush from their new Elite 2 collection. Just gently going to do a light contour bronze. Getting some color back into my skin so I don't look like a ghost. These little baby hairs are literally the death of me. They never want to stay down. And now I'm just taking a Real Techniques multitask brush, and I'm just going to blend all that in together so you don't get any harsh lines anywhere. I picked up a lot of eye products lately from Sephora, and I was thinking about using the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia, but I picked up a few more things that I want to try with it. So I'm going to start with a base. This is the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick, and this is in the shade Sunlight Gold. So I'm going to use this as a base, almost like a primer on my eyelids. And then I'm going to go in with some other shades as well. This is just to prevent everything else from creasing, and it is a really nice color as well. I'm just going to blend that in with my finger. I will have a blog post on this coming up soon, but moving on with the tutorial, I have another new eye product here. Again, this is one of the beauty deals from Sephora. I'm not sure if it's still available, but this is the Touch in Soul Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow Duo. So this is just the sample size duo. I know the full size is like a dual-ended doe foot type of applicator thing. So this is going to be a little bit more tricky than the actual product. It just comes out like this. It is just a little stick with the metal liquid on it, and I'm just going to put it straight onto my eyes. It isn't soft, so you have to be quite gentle with it. I love this color though as well. I don't remember what the actual color is, but I'll leave it in the link below. I'm just using a Morphe M505 brush to blend that in. Definitely use a synthetic brush with this, or your natural hair brushes will get ruined. I think I'm going for like a rebel eye look today. Something very edgy. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to go in with this glittery shade called Vermeer. And I think I'm going to put that on the inner corner. It'll stick to the liquid shadow that we had underneath, so it's going to be very, very pigmented. Another new product that I have from Sephora is this new eyeshadow from Urban Decay. This is in the shade Fireball, and it's a very interesting color. It's kind of like duochrome. In certain lights it's a little bit more pinky, in certain lights it's peach. So I have a little bit on that same brush, and I'm just going to put it right next to the shade that I had from the Anastasia palette. And I think I'm going to go into the crease a little bit, kind of in the center. And that is very glittery. I actually really like that. Now I'm going to go again in the Anastasia palette in Antique Bronze, and I'm just going to deepen up the crease a little bit. I am winging it out just a tad, because I know I want to put a little bit of the glitter there. I think this one is a little bit more successful than the other. I'm going to take a smaller brush into the Antique Bronze, and I'm going to put it underneath here as well in the outer corner. So I want to deepen this eye look a little bit, and I'm not sure where my MAC eyeliner went right now, but I have two other options here, both from Marc Jacobs. I have their Highliner Gel Crayon, and I have this in the shade Rococo. This is the Fine Liner Ultra Skinny Gel Eye Crayon in the shade Blacquer. Both of these are new purchases, so I'm just going to run that onto my lash line. And I'm just winging it out just a tad. These Marc Jacob eyeliners are literally so soft. And I'm just buffing it a little bit so it's not super hard and straight. So I'm just going to clean up underneath my eyes with my beauty blender. I might add some concealer later. I'm going to take some of this Rococo eyeliner as well underneath my lash line, right where I put that Anastasia Antique Bronze. And I'm also going to put it down here, leaving the center of my eye open, right here. I'm just going to put a little bit underneath in my inner corner. Trying to keep that center of the eye free because I think I'm going to put some glitter there. So I wasn't really recording there, but I'm just putting a little bit of Antique Bronze and winging it out a little bit and going a little bit into my brow. I'm going to take a little bit of this Bobbi Brown Sunlight Gold again, and I'm just putting it underneath here, right in the center where I left open. So I'm going to take a little bit of that Touch in Soul glitter. This is a very, very chunky glitter. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm taking a little tiny brush, picking up the tiniest bit of product. And I'm just going to get that right in there, right where I put that Bobbi Brown Longwear eye stick. And then I'm going to take a slightly bigger, flatter brush, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Everywhere that I put that Touch in Soul cream shadow. I think I'm just going to tightline a little bit with this Marc Jacobs Tightliner. I don't have too much fallout, but I'm just going to conceal underneath my eyes again with my Urban Decay concealer. So I'm just going to put on a little bit of mascara. This is, again, a new product. This is the Volume Accelerator Mascara. I've been using this, and apparently in this mascara, it has a volume boosting complex, so it's going to help grow my lashes. The wand for this is super chunky, like that. It's massive. So I'm just going to get right in there, wiggle, give it a little wiggle so I get from the very root. I'm just going to add a little bit of this MAC blush to my cheeks. This is in the shade Cheek Pollen. It's a very nice nude apricot-y blush that I think works really well with this eyeshadow. Now I have a few options for lips. I have one of the Maybelline lipsticks. I have this in the shade Untainted Spice, which I can use. I think that would look gorgeous with this. I also have the Loaded Bold Maybelline one in the shade Gone Greyish that I can use with this look. I have this new Bite lipstick that I picked up in the shade Musk, which is lovely. This is what Musk looks like. It's a very nice nude color like that. I have MAC Whirl Lip Pencil, and then I have this Nude Sticks lip and cheek pencil in the shade Whisper. I actually got Whisper quite a long time ago, but I'm only getting into it now, so I'm going to line my lips first with a little bit of Whirl. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Nude Sticks Whisper. It's just a really nice pale nude. I don't want anything too precise, so I'm just blending it out with my finger, just like the lips. I don't want it too precise. And then I'm just going to go again with Whirl Lip Pencil over top to kind of blend it all together. And I think the look is done. Let's just take out this hair. So this is the final look with all of the new products that I picked up recently. It's just really messy and kind of grungy with a crap ton of glitter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see some more of my content, then I do have some blog posts that I will link down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look. If you guys want to see more of me, you can totally check out my social media links as well. I will leave those down below. But I think that is it for me today, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!